So at this time, we'd like to call up Harry and Belinda Le Roux, father and mother of the groom. So come up and share their welcome to the family.
I don't know why I'm behind the curtain. That's just off the active ball there. I made a few notes somewhere. Just kidding. Thank you, everybody, for making it out today. It was such a wonderful day. But we first got to take care of something there because, as you all know, I got a little bit of an accent, and it might be difficult to understand me. So I thought I was going to crack a joke to give you time to adjust. But I couldn't think of one that's appropriate. So instead, we're going to do a group exercise. So I'm going to ask you, do you understand my accent? And you're going to answer me in Afrikaans, ja meneer. Easy enough? Ja meneer. So let's do this. Do you understand my accent? Ja meneer. Great, that's good. It looks like I will be understood. So let's just dive in here. The theme of my talk will be about the waiting game, or the flip side, timing, or perfect timing. I gotta confess, waiting is not my favorite pastime. I'm not very good at waiting. My first memories of waiting goes back to my childhood back in South Africa. My mother, Franco's grandma, she used to be the convener of the cookie table at the annual church fundraiser. And my brothers and I, we would eagerly wait for the cookies to cool down on the kitchen counter before we get our first bite. And that's hard. That waiting is one of the hard things I remember. One of the other things I remember as a kid, as the youngest of four siblings, we were four brothers, I often find myself having to wait for the one bathroom in the house before I could get my turn. Because the youngest, I have to go always last, right? I also remember waiting for the clock to move during math class, only to find it move too quickly during recess. But little did I know that the waiting game would be a lifelong experience. Every married man in this room will know how the waiting game takes on new dimensions. Once you get married, right, it's kind of next level. I mean, they make us wait indoors, outdoors, in cars, on sidewalks, on benches in the park, in the shopping mall. That's next level. You might as well go to Spain when they go into the store, you know, especially a clothing store. Might as well take a trip somewhere. Let us not forget those everyday waits, whether it's in line in the ice cream store, in busy traffic at a red light, the lineups in the amusement parks. Heck, here in Saskatoon, we still wait for them to fix that escalator at the airport. It's been out of commission for so many years. But God also makes us wait. Let's think about Abraham. He was 75 years old when God promised him a child. At 95, he was still waiting, still nothing. It wasn't until he was 100 that he became a proud father, 25 years after God made that promise to him. And then let's think about the Israelites leaving Egypt for the promised land. Can you imagine the kids asking, Dad, are we there yet? I'm 33 years old now. Are we ever going to make it to the promised land? But God's gift always takes time. Franco is now 32 years old. And there was a time, to be honest, that me and Belinda were beginning to get worried. How long will we have to wait for him to find that special person? We kept praying and trusting. It seems God is rarely in a hurry, but he is always on time. And then Alyza came along, and suddenly all our waiting left or felt worthwhile, and we knew that God had a plan all along. I'm not sure how many of you know this, but Franco and Alyza initially had a date planned in June of this year, closer to both of their birthdays. But there was some hiccups or some hurdles that they encountered, so more waiting. But in the end, they settled on today's date, July 5th. And I reminded Franco that July 5th holds special meaning for our family. It marks our arrival in Canada to start a new beginning 22 years ago today, July 5th. Now, if that's not perfect timing, I don't know what is. So welcome to the family, Alyza. It was easy to embrace you as part of our family because of your caring, friendly, and loving nature. I never liked the term in-law, not sure where it came from. But for us, you would be another daughter, like a second daughter, sister to Bianca. And we eagerly anticipate many visits, gatherings, meals, and game nights together, and maybe even some road trips. This day is so perfect in so many ways. You guys both look so gorgeous and radiant, and it's clear that you are meant to go together. So as the saying goes, everything comes to those who wait. I want to just quote here from the book of Proverbs 13, verse 12. Hope deferred makes the heart sick, but the longing fulfilled is a tree of life. It's with great pleasure, Alyza, that we can welcome you to this family. We're watching you over the last several months, how you brought happiness into Franco's life. And we are all incredibly grateful for that. Marriage is a lifetime journey, a partnership. Always cherish each other, support each other, and never stop communicating. May your journey together be filled with love, laughter, and countless blessings. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for all being here to celebrate this special day. And let us stand and enjoy a toast to this lovely couple. Cheers and congratulations to Franco and Alyza.